everyone, welcome to Live Your Dream TV, the coolest place on the web for entrepreneurs to come to be inspired, educated, and entertained. My name is Carbo. I'll be your host today, and I've got an awesome lady with us today. She is like queen networking. She knows her stuff, and she's going to share a few things with us today, and she's also just all over the place, very busy doing a lot of cool things for the community, so we're going to hear about some of that stuff today too. And with that, I'd like to introduce you to Dawn Converse of WordPress Unlimited.
Right.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome. Very good. Okay, so you've got a lot going on. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what exactly WordPress Unlimited is?
Okay. Word Processing Unlimited is, well, now it has a name. It's a virtual assistance company.
Okay.
When I started it, there was no such thing 25 years ago. So
wow. Yeah.
I wish I'd come up with a name myself, but I wasn't that creative. So basically, I work with entrepreneurs and small business owners to do some of the stuff that they need done in the background so that they can spend their time doing what they do best.
I'm finding how important that is.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. There's a lot of little things that have to be taken care of, and we help with that.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And so in that, I know that the Word Processing Unlimited is kind of an umbrella for a couple of other things too.
Right.
Can we talk a little bit about that?
Sure. One of the products that we use is send-out cards.
Okay.
And what we do with that is it's great for follow-up when you meet with somebody.
Yeah.
Just shoot them off a nice thank you note. Hey, it was great to meet you. It's great to remember things like birthdays, anniversaries,
that's important,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just to let your clients know that you appreciate the business that they give you, and especially the referrals that they share.
And am I right in thinking that it also has like a database with it too,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
a
keep
very
your
cool
contacts
thing.
organized.
And you can use your own photos, your own artwork, and create your own things. So
very personal.
you can be like me and not do anything creative because you just don't have the creative bones or genes. But you know, if you're super creative, you can take it to the max.
Wow. And so I still think you are a little creative though, because you had a book in the making now.
Well, that's true.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the book.
The book is, let's see, How to Network for Business Growth, Tips that Work.
That's awesome.
And it really is that. It's about the 5 W's, the who, what, when, where, and why of networking, and then a lot of the how, the mechanics of what it is you should do when you're out there networking.
Yeah, yeah.
I run into a lot of people that just, they get into a big group and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, they're great one-on-one, but they get into a room full of people and it's like they become this other person and they shrink.
Well, the question, what do you do, actually means way more than you think it means.
Oh, yeah. It does.
Yes. And so, okay, so you wrote this book because you're doing a lot of networking, and tell us what you're in charge of for networking.
Okay. Well, let's see. I work with BNI, which is Business Network International, and I work directly with the chapters in the Baltimore area.
Okay.
So my role is to attract people to the organization so that they can grow their business, and I work to get them comfortable, know what giving referrals is all about, and really how to describe their business in 45-second bites so that they can get that out and people have a good understanding of what they're doing and what's a good referral for them.
So how many chapters are you in charge of then?
I think right now I have 17.
Wow. See, that's like a full-time job.
It seems like it sometimes.
That's awesome. And not only
fun. It's fun.
That's great. Yeah, you have to love what you do, and it sounds like you definitely love networking and teaching people how to network. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to come to a meeting then.
I was the kid that always used to get in trouble for talking.
Yes, let that make money for you, right?
Right, yes.
And so we also have another networking group called Well Connected.
Yes, we have that. Patsy Anderson of the Women's Expo Forum started that a couple years ago as a result of the women that were coming to participate as exhibitors for the expo.
Oh, okay.
And that was the networking piece that gives them the opportunity to stay in touch over the course of the year.
Perfect.
So we're expanding that and really pulling in some new members, but also some new ideas.
Okay.
And some new learning experiences, because Patsy's all about education.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's very important to her.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so speaking of Patsy and the Women's Expo, you're also, I can't believe you ever have time to sleep, but you're also the coordinator for the conference.
Right.
And so the conference is going to actually be the Thursday and Friday before the Women's Expo, which is March
10th and 11th.
10th and 11th. And so tell us about the conference. What is that going to be like, and what's kind of been behind the scenes for that?
Okay. Well, last year at the expo, Patsy was talking to Jerry Schwartz, who's the director for Maryland for BNI, and me about doing a networking breakfast.
Okay.
And doing the conference. She was already, this was already, in the works.
Right.
And so we said, okay, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to do that. And I thought we were just doing a breakfast.
Little did you know.
Little did I know where this was all going.
Yeah.
I had no idea that I was going to end up working this closely with her on this, but it's been so much fun because we've been working with a lot of people that I know through BNI, through the expo, through Patsy and whatever, and I've just kind of put together a team of people that we're going to be talking Thursday a lot about business.
Okay.
Because business is different today than it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of things that business owners need to know about.
That's great. Oh, I can't
branding
wait.
is huge.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about that. We're also going to be working or giving some information to people that are in the process of writing books or maybe thinking about writing books. And
excellent.
we're going to highlight a lot of the local authors, and some that I understand are coming in from out of town to share their books. That gives them kind of an open forum.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's going to be really exciting.
Right. And networking.
I'll definitely be there. I'll definitely be there. Okay, so can we have just a sneak peek of a little tip from your book that we can share, a little networking tip with the viewers?
Okay. I was reading a book, and one of the things that I learned is that we talk about having business relationships with people. But it's not really so much a business relationship.
Okay.
It's the personal relationship in a business environment. So it's really important whether you're talking to a client or if you're talking to somebody that you're meeting for the first time, to get to know that person a little bit before you try to do business with them.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to sell somebody something the first time you meet them.
And they don't
Because you'll turn
really
them
want to
off.
buy it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You need to have some kind of relationship, some connection that you can get back together with them later and build from there.
Okay. So building the relationship before you try to do business.
It is vital. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. That's good. And we like to ask the question of the day.
Okay.
Would you do that for us tonight?
Sure.
Okay.
What is it that you're going to do differently this year to grow your business to new heights?
Oh, excellent question. I love that. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for
you're
coming
welcome.
on.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate your knowledge and all that you've done for networking and the community and the Women's Expo.
Thank
Is
you.
awesome. Thanks, guys, for watching. We hope that together we can go out there and help one more person live their dream. And with that, thanks for coming to Live Your Dream TV today, and we'll see you tomorrow.